All right, I'm taking you inside my digital office space, my digital audio workstation space, and I'm going to show you the before and after of a song I just mixed, produced for somebody, an artist who I've worked with in the past, and then we're working on his next record together. He does everything at home, sends me stuff, and then I sort of take it from there. And he's like, "You got free reign to make it whatever whatever it takes you." So I just think it's maybe interesting to show you guys the before and after. So here's the before. This is the original producer mix. Okay, so that's the mix I was sent, and so when I listened to it, first thing I thought was like something's up with the bass, something sounds off, it sounds muddy. We just need to clear everything out, start kind of over. We need to bring the drums forward, but like I kind of like the space, like I see what he's going for. He likes Travis Scott, and Black Sabbath was another reference. So okay, so let's start that. I used to be something that I was thinking about with this track. Like I went to school for music production, and I think I had it ingrained in my head that like things had to be done a certain way. I was just telling my wife this earlier, and these days I just really could give a shit less how things are supposed to be done, and all I care about is it cool? Does it sound good? And that's really all I give a shit. Who cares how we got there? It's kind of the Facebook mentality. They just gotta build stuff, not tons of procedure. At least that's what I gathered from one fucking podcast of listening to the CEO of Instagram. Anyway, so then here's my mix. So again, his mix, or the producer mix. Wally mix. So, I think the biggest thing, I knew something was up with the bass, so I went in. So before I'd say send me all different, like all the individual drum tracks. I need everything separated, no effects, no nothing. But instead, what I asked this fella to do is like send me the clean drum track and the affected drum track with everything on it, and then I go in there and listen to it, and I kind of chop it up, or not chop it up, but like break up the different frequency ranges, and I threw some off to the left and just had all highs on the left, which you can hear. And then, but there's reverb on the tracks, so it creates this natural space. So I don't have a ton of reverb from my side. I'm using a lot of what he sent me. And then with the drum track itself, his version, it sounded muddy. Well, the drum track has bass frequencies in it. Like the kit that he's using has a kind of a sub bass element to it. So I just dropped that down in pitch, the whole drum track. Do 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 do. And so the whole drum track is darker and heavier, but it's still punchy. And so I think like what did I do here? Oh, that's not even the drums. Yeah, so you have your clean drums. Threw that off to the left. And actually, this is the same pitch as the original, but it's the high pass, so you can't tell. Yeah, then these are the other drum tracks. So that's it. But then, you put those together. His bass was already pretty clean, so I was fine with that. And I used just a combination of his dry tracks with the affected tracks. So the way that his demo sounded, I said, send me that as is with all the tracks, and then I want you to take everything off and send me the clean version. And I'm going to mix these down, and he really believes in me or in my decision making. So I did some arrangement stuff at the front, it typically is reduction for me, to where I take things away before adding them back in. And then there's a part 2 to the song. And then my mix. So, even with that, the drums, they're kind of back in his mix. Let's bring those suckers forward. I think I did some parallel. Yeah. And I threw it back to the left. So this same thing, this drum track has the kind of heavy bass frequency, so we just drop that, make sure everything has the same pitch, or make sure everything's in tune. And then yeah, that's it. So I thought that would be fun and interesting to show you. So yeah, we'll do this again sometime soon.